that know me know I just recently opened up my social media and just shifting my focus back to my creative arts. I've been saying for the longest time, I don't want to attract that much attention to myself unless I have something of value to give my audience. And so recently I said, until I actually produce the music that I want to produce, I'm going to just create content, or I'm going to use my platform to shed light on topics that I'm passionate about, such as mental health advocacy, youth advocacy, and social justice issues. So I'm just, testing the waters and trying to rebuild my brand. And but ultimately my goal is to put music out. And so you'll notice on my page, in my bio, I'm asking for like-minded collaborators to reach out. That's something that I am doing. I'm being very intentional about putting that need out there. We meet people all the time, that do what we do, but sometimes they may not be like-minded. And I think it's so important, just like in any business, if you have a mastermind group, a group of people who are like-minded, who have similar values, who are seeking the same outcomes. I think that's so important. And just the process of creating, I just find that when you do have that mastermind group, the time that you're together is so much more meaningful. It's so much more, synergetic, and you just get so much more, a better quality, and I think in the least amount of time. Whereas if you get people together, yes, they might be creative, but if, they ultimately have different perspectives, especially when it comes to lyrics, especially when it comes to, the audience, or the impact the music is to have on the audience. There could be different agendas and conflicting, perspectives. So where I'm at right now in my career, in my creative journey, I want to link up with other creative, writers, producers, who also are just as passionate and excited about the impact that the music can make. It's really important to, take time to develop your craft and create something that you're truly proud of before you introduce yourself to the world. And so many people that I know probably are like, you can use this platform to go viral, to, and my thing is right now, that's just not my goal. I think it's important to connect with people. I think I'm putting myself out there and opening my page up so that people can find me, that may be, are looking for the same thing that I'm looking for. It could be for business, music, whatever, but just opening my page up allows people to actually find me. I'm letting things evolve organically at this point. I'm not really putting any money behind promoting my page or boosting any posts, anything like that. I just really want the engagement on my page to be organic. And that's just kind of how I've always approached my career anyway. I feel like you shouldn't force people to like you or your music if they just naturally don't, So for me, I've just kind of sat back and, really got very clear on who it was that I am as a woman, and then also who I am as an artist. And for me, there is a fine line, but I don't want to stray too far away from who I am, because so many times we see artists that step into fame and they don't really know who they are, and so they're just going with whatever's popular, whatever's trending, and then they find themselves way further from who they truly are. And so they have to kind of take time away and recenter, refocus. And for me, I've been doing that all along, so I'm very clear about who I am as a person, as a human being, how I want to show up in the world. And I'm just really being intentional about how I want my music to impact the world. And I want to be in the midst of people who also feel the same way. If you are a creative, if you are a musician, a singer, songwriter, anybody that is looking for a mastermind music group, creative songwriting group, just a group of people who want to create, I'm going to throw some names out there, and that way you can know me as an artist. These were my main inspirations, whether it was from their vocal ability, their songwriting ability, performance, just a multitude of different aspects of their talent. But overall, they are like my favorite. I'm just going to throw some names out there. And so if you're an artist, a singer, songwriter, producer, anybody in the music industry, and these names resonate with you, then you're my people and you are who I want to work with. So I'm just going to throw some names out there. So Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Brandy, Tevin Campbell, Jill Scott, India Arie, PJ Morton, Jasmine Sullivan, Yeba, Saint Harrison, Chris Brown. Who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting? That's it. I would say those are the artists I spend the most time studying. Oh, Stevie Wonder. How can I forget about Stevie Wonder? How can I forget about him? Most of the people I just named were influenced by him. Yeah, Stevie Wonder.